forest, they live in a cabin, they live in a house in the forest. Oh, what? I don't know. Faster, students rush ahead, and the less mobiles ones fall behind, rarefying the crowd into nothingness. See, I knew that word. Wait a second. That's not shopping. That's food shopping. That's grocery shopping. I thought shopping was like freaking clothes or something. By the time we reach the convenience store, we are practically alone. Using me as a shield between herself and the attendant, Hanako moves through the narrow aisles, adding in an assortment of items to her basket. Bread, milk, tea, lime? What kind of convenience store sells herbs? Well, that one. Then again, nothing about this town seems normal, which may not be such a bad thing in retrospect. Everyone is so different and uncomfortable. Dwelling on such matters isn't really an option. When I think about it, it reminds me of Hanako. No matter how much you try, you can't escape her scars. They still interrupt my train of thought when I see them. Oh, dude, that's a dick move. Stop being... First you say Lily, the blind one. And then you freaking say, you can't ignore her scars. Obviously you can't, but you have to mention it. And then freaking now you're saying that they disturb you. And now freaking... Oh wait, I forgot what was it gonna... I forgot there was another one he said. Oh, and you made fun of freaking skipping the tiles, man. We're not pros. You're just like the opposite. You're a complete dick. As much as I don't want to admit it to myself, I think I'm forcing myself to try to ignore them. Accept it. If someone has a freaking messed up face with scars, you don't be like, ugh. Just freaking say, oh, hey, is that a birthmark? Or ask them. Well, I would, but most likely I won't, because most of the time they will look at me and be like, I'm gonna kill you. Not that I am scar-free myself. The jagged line down my sternum will never completely fade away. Oh god. I just have the luxury of being able to hide it easily. But in a way, both of our scars remind me that we're all in this place for a reason. Dots. Hanako throws one last item into her basket, then sheepishly hands it out to me along with a few banknotes. Could you please? Oh, you had to pay for her. It takes me a second to understand that she's trying to say, "Oh, you want me to pay for this?" She nods, but doesn't look up. Aww. I guess this task falls to Lily on the usual occasions. Sure, let me just grab a couple of things. Hastily, I grab a few essential items for myself and head for the counter with Hanako in close tow. The attendant gives me an indifferent nod as he scans in the items. I suppose just ignoring us is one way to deal with the anomalies of Yamaku. They must get a lot of students here, being the closest store to the school. The staff must all have their own way of dealing with us, or maybe they don't. Maybe it's only me who thinks twice about my unique schoolmates. Of course, everybody's unique in their own way. Our transaction complete, Hanako and I head back out onto the street. Oh wow, not so fast. The road is pretty much abandoned now. The students that were heading out have already left, and nobody has started returning just yet. And with only the school ahead of the road, there doesn't seem to be anyone else around. Oh hey, hello. Emptiness certainly reflects on Hanako, her arms by her sides, with each carrying a bag, her head no longer bowed and back to the upright position. It's almost as if she were enjoying this walk. So why are all these weird things mixed spice? Why would you need that in school? She's making a bomb! She's gonna kill us! She's gonna be like, oh hey, you were ignoring my scars. Freaking put poison and spices everywhere and be like, I'm gonna murder you. Be like, ugh. I sometimes like to make food. Is that how you got your scars? Well, yeah, so do I, but spices? Oh. That's a little more advanced, don't you think? Not really. Oh, see, now you just made her self-conscious. Well, I think it's cool. You'll have to teach me one day. Oh, never mind, you saved it. Sure. She doesn't seem all that sure, but pushing the point doesn't seem all that wise. At the very least, she seems a great deal happier than she did on the walk down here. That alone makes me a little happier. Okay, I'm kind of like pepped up right now because I actually took a nap before I recorded this, and I really feel really good right now. Outside the girls' dorm, Hanako and I sort out the grocery bags with our respective purchases. Yeah. Hold on, wait, let me fix this. Yeah. Okay. Oh no! Ah, you butt! In comparison, my things look positively plain. I tell you, you're putting me to shame here. No, I'm not. I'm only joking. I have a stack of homework that I skipped last week, so I must leave now. Will you be alright getting that to your room? Yeah. Sure. Sure? Okay then. Okay, that's kind of weird. You don't say sure. You said, are you sure? Okay then. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Yay! We part ways and I return to my room. Piles of papers set upon my desk, begging to be completed with the entire ruckus of the last week. I've barely had any time to catch up. Oh, see? This is why you always do your homework before you do anything else. I tried to keep up with my studies while I was in the hospital, but some of this stuff I've never seen before, even back in my old school. Oh, they're ahead. Totally unprepared, I popped the top on a can of drink and get to work. Yay! I'm gonna drink water. What do you thought? Beer? No, I'm only 15, I think. Wait, I usually forget my age. As you can tell, that could be a problem. Oh snap, I think I broke my headphone. Eee. Plug it in. Okay. The days are really starting to heat up. Yeah, it's summer. Yay! This morning, I woke covered in sweat. Oh, ew. I hate that feeling. By the time the student's body starts leaving... Oh, okay, how does that make any sense? The student body starts leaving the dorms for breakfast and morning duties. The sun has taken full effect, only that puts me in high spirits. Yay, I like summer. Well, not really, I like winter. Winter and fall. It's not even 8, yet I feel that this day is going to be one of those pleasant, tranquil, warm ones. If I went at a school that considered every absence from class as a sign of life-threatening situation, I considered skipping the whole day and just relaxing in the school gardens. Yes, today will be genuinely lazy day. For a second, I stopped in mid-stretch and considered the nurse's warning about exercise. Maybe I should have kept up those morning jogs. Yeah, you should. Maybe you're turning fat now, Hisao. Be like, eee. And then you know what's gonna happen? Freaking Emmy's gonna come in and be like, hey, you need to jog. Running with someone like Emmy might have been a little testing, but if I worked at my own pace, who am I kidding? I couldn't stick to something like that without some kind of motivation. It's not like I stay around all day. The walk to and from the convenience store counts as exercise. Yes, it does. Especially the walk back up the hill. It's like working on your cardio. Yeah, it's no big deal. Compared to months lying in the hospital bed, I'm getting plenty exercise. Yay, you're being healthy. It seems that I'm not alone in my appreciation of the day. Nearly every member of the class is glancing through the window and into the tantalizing sky. Even the steadfast Shizune seems... Oh no, what did he do? Shizune seems to lack her usual vigor for schoolwork. Misha, as brazen as ever, has been unbuttoned... What? Has even unbuttoned the top... What? The top buttons of her skirt. What? And is fanning herself with a notebook. Okay, I need to stop clicking. I must have been staring as she's now sticking her tongue out at me. Oh, ew. However, she shows no signs of halting her effort, nor is she trying to hide the fact. The lunch bells seem to catch everyone by surprise, and the class empties at a much slower pace than usual. The heat seems to be draining the need to rush from everyone. Well, almost everyone. Oh, she's spot. You're doing good. Oh, I dropped the water bottle. Oh no. Hisao. Hey there, Hana. Hey there, Hana. Hanako, what can I do for you today? Hana. Oh god. Hanako already has a lunch bag in hand. I don't have to be detective work to to be a detective to work out where this is going. God dang it. Would you like to have lunch with us again? I I brought enough for everyone. Awesome. Okay, who's You don't have to be so stiff about it though. Oh, oh, now you just made her feel bad. Alright. I take it we're going to the tea room? Please. Liz, Lily said she'll meet us in there, so we should, should, should go ahead together. Sounds like a plan. This heat has made me pretty hungry. Hanako breathes a sigh of relief and I gather my things together. See, look, you're bonding with her. Hallelujah. As usual, the aura of the tea room is refreshing, feeling isolated from the rest of the world. Then again, the usual din of the school seems to be a bit subdued, most likely from laziness promoted by heat exhaustion. Hanako slowly spreads her food on the table, intently focusing on every little movement as if she's trying to keep her mind off every thoughts. It's not much that I can. Oh, wait a second. I think. Oh, God. It's not much, but I can tell from her demeanor that she has prepared everything with utmost care. I guess Lily isn't here yet. Should we start without her? She'll be here soon. Hanako struggles with the lid of the container of rice. Here. Oh, you know how I. Okay, so you should not. Why would you get a can of rice? I'd rather get the bat. Oh, wait a second. Never mind. Ignore that. I think canned rice is pretty weird, but knowing that if they were getting legitimate rice, they would be carrying a bag up the. Okay, I did not think that through. Here, let me help you with that. I take the container from Hanako's hands and I try to force open the lid. Oh, don't do that, dude. You'll pretty much be like, bleh. And then, like, the lid will cut you. I'm being dead serious. Freaking, I was opening Chef Boyardee can before. I was like, oh, hey, I was like, oh, this lid won't cut me. And then the instant I say that, I cut my fingers. Like, what the fudge? How does that work? Try as I might, it seems wedged shut. Let me guess. Did you put this in while the rice was still hot? Yes, I was in a rush. I put the container on the table between us. I thought so. It looks like this is wedged shut. We'll need some hot water to get it open. Wait, how does that work? Okay, okay, when I'm older, I'm gonna go back to this video. I'm gonna search it up on my channel and I'm gonna test this and record it and be like, alright, I'm gonna be Hisao and I'm gonna microwave this and open it and then put hot water on it. Apparently that works. Only hot water only works with defrosting, but that could be a pain in here. We get water everywhere. Oh god. Well, in that case, how about I contribute to today's meal? How does she know where to find this? At the door, Lily smiles while holding up a bag stocked with various buns and bread rolls. I can't help but do the same. What? Wait. So, you have a bag full of buns and bread rolls, and you do the same. That does not make any sense. Since you two had a change of plans because of me, I thought I would bring a little something. Thanks, Lily. Here, let me get that for you. With a little guidance, Lily's bread assortment joins Hanako's riceless platter. I hastily make some tea to complete the picture. Well, I'm looking forward to this. As I take a bite, I notice Hanako trying hardest not to look like she is looking at me. Oh, it's nothing special, but then again, I can't really complain. I'm pretty lazy when it comes to cooking for myself. Not bad. I guess this made with the stuff you bought yesterday. Yes. Yes. Hanako's eyes. Oh, god dang it. Okay, okay, I'm gonna have one finger on the mouse, and I'm just gonna click because apparently this is really annoying me, and I think the mouse was in the way. Hanako's eyes shout at me, begging for some kind of feedback. Well, it was clearly worth it. Thanks, Hanako. Hanako, I wanted to show you this after yesterday. Oh yeah, because you freaking say, oh, why do you have so many spices? Freaking Hisao, that's your imitation. It's okay. I was just a little surprised at the stuff you were buying. Hanako's always liked to experiment when it comes to food. I think it's good most of the time. That's well. So wait, most of the time. So technically, she burnt food. She burnt food. Okay, I'm just making a dumb burn joke right now. I feel pretty stupid. While Lily's smile doesn't waver, the slight change in her tone tells me that things have not gone so well in the past. Obviously, what do you think she's like most of the time? And it's not like Hanako has many people to sample her cooking. Hang on, was Lily waiting for me to go first? She didn't start eating until after I said it was alright. Oh my god, no, Lily's smart. I would do the same thing if I was in Lily's position. Be like, okay, hey, he's new, and he could taste Hanako's food and be like, oh yeah, that's alright. And I can start. I'm just start eating it. Her cheeky grin tells me that this was a deliberate action on her part. I'll have to try and work out how to get one over her in the future to make up for this. Well, it's good, and that's all that counts, right? Right. Okay. Every time I ask a question, my eye twitches. Like, it's weird. Lily, satisfied at not being the first to sample Hanako's creation, begins to consume the food in front of her. I find myself staring at as I watch her chopsticks gently touch the plate, the tips delicately poking and tracing to quickly ascertain the positions of the food as she dexterously picks it up. Okay, sometimes these sentences are like way too long. Oh no, I dropped the cap. So I may be playing a similar game like this, but it's more of an RPG type, and I think you guys must have heard of it, but it's called IB. So be a lookout on that. One might think she were a child playing with her food, if not for the situation though. She does it with such care and thoughtlessness that it's obvious that this is simply how she eats this kind of meal. Give her a fork or a spoon, be like, meh. Not wanting to miss out, I start filling up myself. Hanako takes a different approach, waiting until Lily and I have our hands clear before quickly snatching up her share. What? So she watches us eat. What? Before long, the containers are empty, save for the still shot rice container. Thank you, Hanako, that was filling. No, thank you for the bread. I like bread. Yes, it would have been a disaster if not for that. We're both. Oh, where? You're both welcome. But now I must be getting back. It's far too easy to be late after eating here. Yeah, I see what you mean. I think we'll just clean up here and then head off. Well then, good day. Good day. Okay, I feel like she's British because everybody's hair is dark or brown and hers is blonde, so I'm guessing she's British. Lily leaves her cane tapping away down the quiet hallway. Hanako and I quickly pack our things and stay seated, waiting for the bell. Together we stare out the window and into the endless azure sky. If it weren't for the pealing of the bells, I would have sworn that time had stopped. The urge to skip class rises in my gut. I shoot a glance at Hanako, who shows no signs of moving either. Not just yet. Ooh. The interval between the warning bells and the end of lunch bells passes in the blink of an eye. We really should go. People will freak out and start a search party if you skip. Oh yeah. Wait, what? A search party? Oh wait, I think they would be like, oh man, they're doing this and that and blah. Hanako sighs. You're right. Slowly she rises to her feet and I follow suit. Ooh, I like suits. No, I don't like suits. I say that a lot. Suddenly, we make our way up the old stairs to the third floor and then to our classroom. Whoa, that was really good sound. At the door, I take point and open the door ahead of Hanako, bowing my head down to apologize in advance. Wait a second. Wait a second. You didn't open the door for her. I'm sorry, really, teacher. Oh, am greeted not by stern words, nor by an angered instruction to take my seat, but simply by the silence created by 15 or so students trying not to laugh. Mitao Evertardi has yet to arrive. However, the fact that Hanako and I have arrived together is blatantly obvious. God, that's so stupid. Make that about 14 students trying and one student failing. Congratulations, you failed. Wahaha, the love is returned. Wahaha. What are you, warrior? Warrior? I think that's how you pronounce it. Yeah, thanks. You can calm down now. I stepped through the door and realized that Hanako is firmly pressed against my back, hiding herself from the class. With my steps coming closer to my desk, she eventually breaks from me and stiffly walks to her own. Her efforts to mentally block everyone's presence from her mind are written fairly clearly on her face. Quickly, checking the door for any signs of the teacher's arrival, I make a trip to Hanako's desk and whisper in her ear, "Don't worry about Misha. She's always like this. Oh God, I enjoyed myself today. Don't sweat it, okay?" Hanako nods her head behind her folded arms, but still doesn't show her face. I yearn to stay and console her more, but Mateo picks his exact moment to enter the class halfway through his lecture as if he started it in the hallway. What would he be talking in the hallway? Like, alright, class, take out your textbooks, go to page 627, and I'll explain this to you. Which, of course, is directly proportional to the charge, but inversely proportionally to the square of the distance. What? He's so engrossed in his speech that he doesn't even notice me sneaking back into my seat from Hanako's desk. While Matao's spiral rambles on, Misha leans over to me. The teacher may not have noticed your tardiness, but I did. That make that much as obvious from the show you just put on. I have been instructed to let you off the hook for today, but only on one more. Oh no! Don't tell me the council. No, not the council. Screw the council. Oh, and what would that be? The council? You had to help us this afternoon. I craned my neck to look over Misha's shoulder. Shizune is conveniently not making eye contact with me. Fine, just for today. I've already told you that I'm not joining the council. Council, remember? Of